300 years. That's how long these London gentlemen's clubs have been around, and still going strong. We're talking old-school, mahogany-scented sanctuaries of power, privilege, and preposterously perfect whiskey collections. And yeah, they're still where kings, queens, and corporate titans go to network, smoke cigars, and plot world domination, or at least decide who gets knighted next. But guess what? The times, they are a-changing. Even the Garrick Club, that 1831 bastion of male exclusivity, finally dropped the "No Girls Allowed" sign last year. Boom. Progress. Kind of. They let in like 5 women. One just dropped out because of the hostility and long vetting process. Translation, some crusty old bros didn't want to share their port. Lame. Meanwhile, the Savile Club voted to keep women out entirely. Bro, it's 2025. That's like refusing to upgrade from a flip phone. But let's rewind. Way back in the day, and I mean powdered wigs and candlelight back, it all started with coffee. Not just your Starbucks half-calf soy nonsense. This was legit 17th century, beard-growing, soul-awakening, life-altering coffee. Coffee houses were like proto-clubs. Intellectual thunderdomes. Pepys loved them. He wrote about enjoying the diversity of company. Translation, bro was networking over espresso. Enter Mrs. White's Chocolate House, opened in 1693, served coffee, chocolate, and a back room full of illegal high-stakes gambling, aka my kind of establishment. Today, it's known as White's, the oldest club in London, and still men only. King Charles even had his stag night there. I mean, if it's good enough for Chuck, it's good enough for anyone. From there, it was an explosion. Clubs like Boodle's, Brooks's, and the Carlton Club popped up faster than my tailored suits. The Carlton? Conservative HQ. Gossip Central. Even the Duke of Wellington said, "Never write to your mistress. Never join the Carlton Club." Spoiler, he definitely did both. By the 1800s, the whole city was one giant clubland. Pall Mall, St. James's, Piccadilly, dudes everywhere were sipping sherry, discussing empire, and occasionally inventing James Bond. No joke. Ian Fleming based Blades on Boodles. And ladies? Oh, they had their own scene. The Albemarle Club let women in back in 1874. It was a vibe. Right up until Oscar Wilde got called out there by a homophobic marquess, and the whole thing exploded into one of the most infamous trials in British history. Drama. So much drama. Even royalty couldn't resist the club game. Edward VII, serial party animal, got tired of gossip at White's and straight up created the Marlborough Club, hand-picking all 400 members like it was some elite version of Tinder. Respect. Fast forward to the 20th century, clubs take a hit. War, inflation, and society realizing maybe not everything should be decided by guys in monocles. 9 out of 10 clubs vanish. Poof, gone. But the ones that stuck around, they adapted, became leaner, cooler, more focused. Military bros got the in and out. Actors stuck to the Garrick. Horse racing fans chilled at the Turf Club. Specific vibes, tight circles. The women-only scene? Mostly gone. Just one classic remains, the University Women's Club. But hold up, the 1980s roll around, and boom, the club game levels up. Enter Annabelle's, nightclub plus club equals genius, the Groucho Club, cool, co-ed, and artsy AF, and the Academy Club, basically a salon for writers who also enjoy drinking heavily in velvet chairs. By the 2000s, the Renaissance is real. Enter Soho House. It's international. It's stylish. It's where Harry met Meghan. These are not your granddad's clubs. They're vibey, open to all, and, get this, not run by crusty committees, but by people who know how to throw a party and charge $1,200 a year for the privilege. And even the dusty old legends are feeling the heat. In 2023, Pratt's, Yes, it's a real club, and yes, I'm resisting the joke. Let women in. That's right, a club older than your grandmother's typewriter finally updated its browser. But still, drama, always. At the Garrick, some members formed a WhatsApp group to resist the change. Their name was Status Quo. You can't make this stuff up. Bottom line, London clubs are still here, still evolving, still exclusive, but just a little less bros only. They're about connection, power, elegance, mystery, and yeah, sexy conversation over a Negroni. And if you're asking yourself, would Barney join one? Bro, I am one.